Sestina of Myself. At age 25, my poetic life began. I claimed a matronymic, Gilchrist Haas. Verse would guarantee anonymity and health. I'd wage on certainty poetry's war of chance, the outcome of which would define my time, becoming discernible only at the end. Today we poets no longer need to defend our ways and means, what we should do or can. The poet's been reduced to an inverted mime. Where eyes and ears are absent, there is nor applause nor critic censure for the metric dance, now a set of wranglings between poet and self. Though solitude does become its own sort of wealth, as I gauge how far beyond the next bend some latter-day age of chivalry or romance may give rise to a new sapphonic master plan, leap ho there to confute Confucian laws, and lead to new vistas of unmelodied rhyme. Alas, poetry today is a quiet crime, quietly sitting on its quiet shelf, stretches on stretches away from the bloody maws of the curs on whom the banes of free thought depend. Can I claim what I do for fun is banned? It's merely silenced in a restless sort of trance. Unsatisfied, my need is like so many ants on the bark of a tree that I must climb, as it towers over the ground on which I stand, usurping me by dint of arboreal stealth. It's true, ants, this tree is more than my friend. But let's unfurther this metaphor. Here I'll pause. Poetry imitates certainty clause by clause, making comic theater of its rants, quite aware of what little time there's left to spend, and considering its own insight somewhat blind, or at least I am, its scrivening elf, though content that I may caretake its silent span. Muse, for the sake of the time in which I began and will end, grant me the best of both health and, if not fortune, precious chance. Signed, Gilchrist Haas.